I got news for you. The recent funding round led a global payroll startup deal to its valuation increase up to an impressive 12 billion. The founders knew that they were going for big wins when they decided to aim their business at global expansion. Hi, my name is Eugene and I'm a co-host of Just a Thought podcast, a show about startups, software development and hottest tech trends. And today we're gonna to talk about payroll applications. The success of deal I mentioned before inspires many entrepreneurs. So, how to build a payroll application? But for starters, let's clearly define what payroll software is. Payroll software is a digital solution aimed at management of various accounting and human resource issues related to remote employees, such as salary payouts, tax deductions, employee benefits, compliance with legal regulations, and so on. So, what users expect from a good payroll application? First of all, it's data security. Beyond all doubts, data is the core of the payroll process. Apart from data-focused architecture and design of a payroll system, you need to take care of security. You have to be sure that employees' personal information won't get leaked and used by hackers under any circumstances. The next important factor is scalability. We highly recommend you to keep the idea of scaling your payroll product in mind, even when it's not deployed yet. When the time comes, it's definitely better to develop the app with microservice architecture. Integration friendliness. Many of your customers would like to integrate the payroll software with their current human resource management platform, which is why you need to create a product that offers such an option. Otherwise, inability to integrate your solution with the client's platform can be a potential deal breaker. What's more important, having your payroll software easy to integrate into other products creates for you more opportunities with similar businesses that may want to have your solution as part of their own products and services. And last but not the least is legal compliance. This aspect is as important as payroll data security because it won't make sense to build a payroll app if it doesn't enable a company to cope with labor and tax laws in multiple countries. Cool, we got a general understanding what a payroll application should do. But what about some specific features, at least those you want to add in your MVP? And you should start with the feature of salary payout schedule. Employees simply need to know when they get paid and how often they get a salary, weekly, every 2 weeks or monthly. Then it's important for your payroll application to have a feature of attendance and leave, because it's really difficult to remember and record how many paid days off a particular employee had. That's why counting working hours and calculating leave payouts are also necessary, because it helps to avoid any confusions that can significantly spoil an employee's experience of working remotely with the client's company. Then you should include overtime dues and reimbursement claims. It's crucial to enable companies to track any cases of overtime work and cover other expenses like employee insurance. Actually, reimbursement of health insurance can get so complicated, which is why your software product should help employers manage all this bureaucratic hell. Bonuses. Even if a company offers plain salary bonuses, Both employee and employer need to clearly understand how these bonuses are awarded and redeemed. As a consequence, a relatable feature is an absolute must for your payroll management solution. The next feature is not obligatory to have in your applications, but we'll still discuss it. It's pay rises. The feature is actually optional because many companies may prefer not to announce any salary raises and reviews beforehand. Still, if you decide to add this feature, you can help many companies, because in such a way they will additionally motivate their staff, as they will see an extra reason to push themselves hard at the workplace. The next important feature is wage deductions and tax filings. Employees need to know whether they have any penalties and what tax deductions they can expect with the following salary. By the way, the JatApp team included such a feature in a payroll application we developed for our German client. As a result, the app users can track all financial records and download the relatable reports when necessary. And in the end, you surely need to add an employee guide. Finance and accounting are fairly complicated things to comprehend, especially after a hard working day. That is why it would be nice if your payroll system includes some kind of guide or tutorial section, where an employee can learn how the entire payroll process works and why the company pulls their purse strings in one way or another. And of course, it's impossible for me not to mention the role of artificial intelligence to make your payroll solution automated. Nevertheless, you need to be aware of additional legal regulations that may come into play, because payroll software is both a human resource management solution and fintech product rolled into one application, which means that many relatable legal regulations should apply. Your payroll product entered the market, but what's the next step? How do you scale your payroll application? Actually, there are several ways payroll systems can grow today. Expansion to other countries, inclusion of additional services like bank loans, contractor payouts, management of relocation, and integration with human resource platforms. JatApp has been developing payroll and human resource management solution since 2015, and we strongly believe that payroll applications will become a part of bigger human resource management platforms. In fact, 7 out of 10 global companies use platform-based business models, which is why all-in-one solutions are bursting into the global market. At the same time, it's apparent that big corporations and enterprises don't have enough time to have all services in place within such a short period, which means you can just appear to them and politely offer your solution with an open API to integrate it into the large human resource management platforms they currently use. When I was preparing for this episode, I was planning to wrap up the discussion of payroll scaling here. But JatApp's chief operating officer came up with just a thought. If a remote employee stays somewhere abroad for long, they usually have to pay taxes in this country. This information should be reported to the state where an employee has official citizenship. Is this process streamlined enough? There is a big doubt. In fact, the coronavirus restrictions are not much of a roadblock for 35 million of digital nomads worldwide, and they evidently travel a lot. Although staying over a particular number of days can mean that an employee is obliged to pay and report local taxes on the income they earn while working in the country. At the same time, you need to report these taxes to the state where they have citizenship. Many countries agree to exchange such reports, but it doesn't necessarily mean that this process is plain and convenient. Since a gap exists, you can fill it in with your extended payroll management solution. Yes, we know, partnering with governments can be tough, but many states are ready to throw money at you just to make you come and resolve the problem for them. For now, global digital transformation spending is almost $2 trillion, which means that there will be enough money to fund your project if you venture to offer a digital solution for a seamless foreign tax reporting. And of course, you can see that payroll software market is extremely disruptive, and ideas for growth appear unexpectedly, which means you can try out any of your own ideas, and there are high chances that it will find its target audience. But please, don't think we want you to put the cart before the horse and make a rash decision about starting a payroll software project. At the same time, the opportunity to hit the market won't last for long as new startups arise at supersonic speed. Instead, I would like to offer you JatApp's professional assistance in developing software products for human resource management and fintech. By cooperating with us, you can build a top-level payroll management application fast enough for you to harness the current market opportunities. You'll be able to scale up and down your tech team depending on your business needs, as you'll have access to the pool of the best engineers in Eastern Europe. And actually, that's all. It was just a thought about how to develop a payroll application. So make sure you subscribe to our channel, share this episode with your friends, and stay tuned for new hot tech topics. My name is Eugene. Bye bye.